Oh, there's that. We'll get started here in about 30 seconds to a minute. Morning, John and Georgia.
Morning.
Okay. And good morning, Elizabeth. I didn't say that, but good morning to you as well.
Good morning. I think there might be some late um, people coming on because of the late night Royals game, probably.
That's a good point. Now, this is terrible, but how did they do? I don't know.
It was
Did
very sad they
oh,
lost,
darn it. Okay. Darn.
but they have to win the next two.
Okay. We had it on there for a while last night, and then I just didn't watch the end. And I'm gonna make you co-host so you can let others come in if we have late arrivers. So, well, I think it's about 9:30. We're going to go ahead and get started. It's our first session of our official level 3 class. And I'm excited about this. But as we know, this tends to be quicker. We get through the exercises quicker because we are typically knocking out upper and lower body in one movement. Whereas in levels 1 and 2, those are separated. And so it tends to take more time. But you know me, I like to throw in extra stuff at the end if we have time, and that will probably be still happening now. But there are a little bit of changes than our last level 3 that we did, but I think they're all really positive. So it's going to be good. Let's go ahead and start warming up. Oh, that's the same. We still got to warm up. So we'll get to marching here. Gosh, hopefully that was the last one I needed. You just can't get it all out. All right. So we're going to kind of take things back before we move forward in the sense of our numbers of repetitions. So today we're going to do 2 sets of 8. And kind of the reason for that is we have some exercises our bodies haven't done before. And so we don't want to do too much too soon. And we're really going to focus on getting that correct form down before we can bump it back up to 2 sets of 10. And then let's go side to side. And then with this one, eventually we get up to 3 sets. So then we'll definitely be filling the whole hour. But at the start here, it'll go by pretty quick. And then we'll maybe add some extra things in. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Those of you who just joined, happy to have you back. Excited to get level 3 going today. Let's go back to the march. Now, I really want us to think about when we can to move towards the exercise that you see me doing on the screen. That doesn't mean you have to do it today, but I really want you to work towards that instead of those modifications. Now, we all have individual things that come up, illness, injury, then you can use the modifications for sure. But on the normal day, trying to work towards doing the exercise that I model. And that's kind of our goal that we're working towards through this series. Level 3 is all about working on our power. Um, so really just the ability to move kind of in a quick manner and stay steady. And it's been shown to be associated with fall prevention. So that may or may not be something that you think about, but one day you might. So we're going to work on it now. That way it doesn't have to be taking up so much room in your brain later on. And so let's do side to side, reach up and across. and march. If you want to take it up to a jog, you can do that too. All right, you can keep marching it out, or if you want to join me with some modified jumping jacks here, kind of get our arms moving a little bit more. One more, and rest. Swing those arms back and forth. And last one, backward shoulder rolls. And take it forward. Okay, we're going to do some practice squats. So feet are about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit wider. You can use your chair for balance if you want. And then we're going to just drop into what are called kind of quarter squats. So we're not going the full range of motion, about half of it. Nice and easy. Take it at your own pace. And last one. Good. Grab your chair, whatever you hold on to, and let's do our leg swings. So forward and back. Other side. Okay, good. And let's do some toe stands. So take it up. 1, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 3, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 5, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 6, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 7, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 8, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 9, down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 10, down, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to put one foot right in front of the other, drag it out to the side and back in front. Warming up those hips, just like our leg swings, just a little bit different method. Last one. And let's switch and do it on the other side. Last one. Good job. Okay, one more set of toe stands. Taking it to 10. Let's go up 1, down 2, 3, 4. Up 2, down 2, 3, 4. Up 3, down 2, 3, 4. Up 4, down 2, 3, 4. Up 5, down 2, 3, 4. Up 6, down 2, 3, 4. Up 7, down 2, 3, 4. Up 8, down 2, 3, 4. Up 9, down 2, 3, 4. And up 10, down 2, 3, 4. All right. Next, what we're going to do is that step back lunge. So you can take 1 foot back and just do a small lunge, or you can go a little bit deeper to really whatever you're comfortable with. And if it's easier just to keep those legs separated and go down, up on the same side, and then switch more of a static lunge, that's okay too. Maybe do 1 more on each side, and then rest. All right, we're gonna get started here. Grab a drink of water, and let me just talk through this first one, which we know well. But a couple things I want us to be intentional about as we move forward. So we have our wide leg squats with that press, and the one change you're going to notice is I'm going to count just a little bit different. I'm going to say up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2. So instead of having 3 counts to sit, now you just have 2. So it's going to move a little quicker. So let me just show again, up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2. All right. What I want you to work towards is touching the chair on the way down so that we can make sure we're squatting deep enough. So you just kind of barely touch the chair with your glutes. Now, that again, we're working towards that. That doesn't mean you may be able to do that today. That's okay. And sometimes it depends on your chair. So if you have a really low chair and you don't feel safe, that's okay. But just we want to try to get a little deeper into those squats over time. So grab your weights. We have 2 sets of 8 today. I'm trying to think of what weights I want to use. If you don't want to use weights, you could just do the arm movement. Okay, so just, your arms do weigh something. So that's still going to be beneficial. All right, so feet out wide, knees out wide, pushing up through our heels. Here we go. Up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, and up 8, down 2, and rest. We're going to go into our toe taps. And our heel taps. And that one will today we'll just do our 2 sets of 8, but we've been doing this one a long time, so we'll jump up to 10 next session because I know we can do that. All right, so we're going to reset and go again. So get those feet out wide, weights up. Here we go. Up 1, 1, 2, up 2, 1, 2, up 3, 1, 2, up 4, 1, 2, up 5, 1, 2, up 6, 1, 2, up 7, 1, 2, and up 8, 1, 2, and rest. You can set your weights down for a second. Let's do those seated twists, 2 on each side. Keep breathing through that stretch. All right. So we will need a set of weights for the next one because we have those Romanian deadlifts. And I'd really like, again, you to work towards doing those deadlifts. But if you still need a modification for today, go ahead and hold onto your chair, do those standing leg curls. But I really want you to move towards doing the deadlift. So what that looks like, my feet are about shoulder width apart. I have my weights in my hands. My palms are facing in towards my legs. I'm going to push my glutes back towards the wall behind me with my weights really close to my legs that whole time. And I'm only going to where my hands go right past the knee. Okay, so I'm just right under my knee here. I don't want to go any further than that because my back starts to do this. It rounds, and I don't want that. I want a flat back. So I'm going to reach down just past my knees with a nice flat back, pushing my hips and glutes to the wall behind me. And then I pull up and back down. So what it looks like is up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, so on and so forth. Okay, many of you have been doing this for a while, you know it well, but always worth going over things now and again. So here we go. If you're with me, you're going to take it to that down position. Here we go. Pull it up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, and rest. All right, you can set your weights down for a second so we can do a stretch, or you can hold them. It's up to you. Let's do our heel toe tap. Other side. Switch, outside, inside. Other side. If you haven't been doing the deadlifts and you're trying them for the first time and you're wondering where you should feel that, it's right under your glutes or your bottom cheek. There's a muscle that runs right through there. That's where you should feel it. Maybe also in the hamstring and maybe a little bit in your lower back, but I don't want you to, it shouldn't be uncomfortable in your lower back. If it is, you might be bending forward too far, okay? So let's try that again. Okay, we're going to take it into that down position. So I've got that slight bend in my knee. Glutes are back, nice flat back. Here we go. Pull it up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, and rest. And I'm sure you could feel that as you pull up each time, a little bit of a squeeze in the glutes, and that's what should be happening. Okay, so if you want to set your weights down a second, grab some water. We're going to move on to our bridge. Now, while you're resting, I want you to watch me because in the past, we would bridge up and down each time with our chest press, right? Now what we're doing is we're all going to bridge up at the beginning and we're holding this here, okay? So we're holding the bridge the whole time and then we'll do our chest press. So we're basically only moving our arms and our lower body is going to stay stationary. Now, another change, we were doing our chest press kind of like this on the ground. We're going to change it. So I'm going to have where my palms would be facing each other on the floor. Pretend I'm laying down right now. And my arms are going to be about a 45-degree angle. Okay, so just a little bit of a space. The reason for this, if I keep my arms flat to my body and I go up and down on the floor, I'm going to be working more of my triceps, which isn't bad, but we're trying to target our chest. So we're going to bring those elbows out just slightly, okay, about 45-degree angle, and we're going to press up and down like that. Okay, so imagine that on the floor. So if you want to go ahead and grab your weights and get into position, or you can watch me show you this on the floor as well. You have those out slightly. My palms are facing each other, so make sure you turn your wrists so that your hands are still facing each other. Up, down, up, down. Okay. So if you're not wanting to get on the floor today, you can do the glute extension behind your chair, but I would like you to work towards this. Even if you don't do the bridge and you just do the chest press with us, that's what we want you to do, okay? So everybody get into position, whatever you're doing. If you're doing the bridges, I want you to go ahead and push your hips to the sky. Lock that in place. Okay, get your arms ready. We have that 45-degree angle, palms facing each other. Here we go. We're going to take it up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, down 2, and rest. So that feels different than what we did before. So if it didn't feel quite right this time, that's okay. We're still figuring it out. So no worries. I will tell you, as you get tired and as the count goes on and you kind of just stop thinking about your bridge, what will happen is you'll slowly sink down. So every once in a while, you might have to push those hips back up to lock the bridge back in, okay? We just kind of, our bodies just naturally sink as time goes on. So try to think about that and push those hips back up if you need to. All right, real quick, let's do finger stretches and O's. All right, so grab your weights. We're going to push up into the bridge, lock that in. We've got our arms 45-degree angle or less, palms facing each other. Here we go. Let's take it. Up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, down 2, and rest. And if you want to set your weights down, we can do palms up, thumb to pinky, thumb to each finger. If you like to hug the knees in while you're down here, go ahead. You can rock kind of side to side. That feels good to you. And then we'll carefully make our way back up to a standing position. Okay. I need a drink of water. Okay. This next one should be fun. This is different. Okay. Usually here we do those small hops and we're all hopping different ways. We've changed the exercise and it's called counter movement jumps. It's kind of fun. Hopefully, yeah, we'll see what you think about it. You can let me know after class. So I want you to watch me because this is what we'll do. Each time we'll get set together and then we'll go through the jump and everybody will kind of have a different pace. Then we'll reset together and go again. And we'll do that 8 times today. So to start, we raise our arms up. We're standing probably about feet shoulder width apart. We'll raise our hands up and then I'll say, like down, and we'll all kind of squat down and our arms come back. And you get to decide how far you squat. So it can be a deep squat like I'm doing now, or it can be more like this, where you're not going so far down. It's up to you. But we'll get standing here. I'll say down and up. We'll jump. Okay, so from the front, it looks like this, down and up. Now, obviously, I'm jumping pretty high off the ground. Again, you get to decide how far you come up. So it can look more like this, as we get started. And over time, we might be able to squat deeper or jump higher. If you're not comfortable with jumping or you need something more low impact, you can do the same movement behind your chair, squat and up, or you can go all the way up to your toes, kind of like we did before. But I really want you to try to push off as you go from a squat to standing. So I think how I'm going to count it is this. I'll say, okay, let's go ahead and get ready. Arms up and down and up. And then we'll reset. And I'll say, okay, here we go again. Arms up, down and up. That's 2. And we'll reset between each one, okay? You don't have to do all 8 today. You do what your body is comfortable with. And if you need to rest for longer, that's fine. Even if you do 2 jumps or 1, I'm happy and glad you're trying, okay? So here we go. I want you to bring those arms up. Get ready. We're gonna go down and up. That's 1. All right. Here we go again. Arms up, down and up. There's 2. Get ready. Down and up. 3. Here we go again. Down and up. There's 4. Nice gentle landings. Have that bend in your knee. Okay, ready? Down and up. There's 5. Reset. Down and up. There's 6. Down and up. 7. Reset. Last one. Down and up. That's 8. Real quick, if you have any questions, feel free to unmute yourself. One of those things, we're going to get better as we go. You can tell I'm out of breath, and it looked like maybe some of you were too, and that's okay. That's the goal, right? Because we're jumping. So take that nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Let's do a quick stretch here. Kind of reach towards the side of your knee. Really important that we think about those nice gentle landings. So we have to have that little bend in our knee to help our bodies better absorb the force of our landing on the floor. Kind of helps keep our joints protected. Okay, one more nice deep breath in and out. All right, we're gonna go again, okay? So here we go, arms come up and take it down and up. All right, reset, take a breath. Arms come up, down and up. That's 2. Here we go again. Arms up, down and up. There's 3. Okay, reset. You can bring your arms down or leave them up. It's really up to you. So here we go again. Down and up. That's 4. Keep breathing. Okay, don't hold your breath through this. Arms come up, down and up. That's 5. Get ready. Down and up. That's 6. Reset. Here we go again. Down and up. That's 7. One more time. Here we go. Down and up. That's 8. Now let's walk it out. I hope we come to like that one and think it's fun. I feel like as we get older, we jump around a whole lot less. And so we'll try to have fun with it.
Melissa,
Yes,
what is that one called?
that is called the counter movement jump.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you said that. Oh, okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you bet, you bet. And I sent you in your email an attachment with some details about each exercise. And so it's not just the poster because they actually don't have that ready yet. It goes more in depth and tells you exactly how to do the movement. So if you have any questions, please check that out. Or of course, ask me, but if you're at home doing the workout, you can use that. Now, I will tell you there's something in that handout called the core circuit, and there's a couple of exercises that you can ignore for the time being. I'll show you which one we'll be doing, but for whatever reason, they have a couple others in there, and I think it's just they're still editing it, but I wanted to have something to send you. And so anyway, I'll show you what we're going to be doing, and then that way you can know when you're looking through that handout. If you want to do some standing crunches with me, get those arms up. Otherwise, just keep marching. One more on each side. And let's take it to a slow walk here. I'm even bringing my arms down because we're about ready to rest. Okay, grab some water. All right, here's what's next. You know this one, but I'm going to go over it just as a refresher. We have our push-ups. You can do those push-ups on the wall. So I can't really do that. I have a window here. So just, you have your hands extended from the shoulder and you'll go forward and back to your wall. Now, if you have been doing the wall push-up for a while, I would like you to, over the next 8 weeks, work towards moving to the floor or to your chair. The chair would be the next step down because you're not fully flat. You still have that angle, and you would put your chair up against the wall and then do your push-up like this. Okay, so it's harder than against the wall, but it's not quite as hard as the floor. So the other option would be to go down to the floor. That's where I'll be. And I put my knees on the floor. My hands are just like the others, straight away from my shoulders, and then down and up. And at first, you can even, each time you come down, kind of fully put your weight on the floor and push up. But as you get stronger, you won't need to rest your body. You'll be able to not fully ever rest your weight on the floor. Okay. And then shoot, maybe one day we'll be doing full push-ups. I don't know. I'm not there yet, but we might. So I want you to get to your surface, whichever one you're using, okay? And we're going to get started, and we're all going to go down towards our surface and get ready to push away. Okay, so here we go. Up 1, down 2. Up 2, down 2. Up 3, down 2. Up 4, down 2. Up 5, down 2. Up 6, down 2. Up 7, down 2. Up 8, down 2, and rest. Just breathe. Take your time to do any stretches you need to do, or you can just kind of lay here and wait for the next one. All right. So we're going to get ready to go again. So get those hands ready, go towards your surface and get ready to push away. Take it up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, down 2, and rest. And just slowly make your way back up. And we'll do some stretches here. So because we just worked our chest, let's open our arms up, slightly pulling back on those elbows. Bring it in to a bear hug. Open again. And switch sides. We're also going to do some heel circles. Keep that toe on the floor. Other direction. Switch sides. Other direction. Okay, next one is another thing we know. No changes really. We have our rows. So level 3, we're trying to get to where we do that staggered stance. The modification would be the level 2 stance with feet in line, a slight squat, and we're doing our rows that way. You could also sit down if you would like, okay? So go ahead and grab your weights for that. And we'll get started. All right, so we're going to get into our position. If you're doing that staggered stance, remember you want like train tracks. Think about that, having that space in between your legs. So here we go, looking down and at a diagonal. Take it up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, down 2, and rest. We can do our toe circles. Other direction. Switch sides. Other direction. Okay. Let's do the other side. So take your other leg forward if you're doing the staggered stance. Get into position and row it up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, down 2, and rest. Set those weights down, grab a drink. Let's do a stretch. Bring your arm up and over. Other side. Switch. Other side. Okay, I want you to take those shoulders up, back, down. Do that a few times. Okay, so I'm going to have you watch me. This is a brand new exercise, and this is in place of our planks. So instead of our planks, we're going to be doing something called a dead bug. And it's very similar to the exercise we do in level 2, where we're on our hands and knees and we bring one arm and leg up, except we're flipped over onto our back. So we'll be laying on our back and we'll bring our knees up to a 90-degree angle and our hands are up and opposite arm and opposite leg work together. So to start, I'm going to take my left leg and my right arm down, and the way I count will be up 1, and the other arm and leg go down. Down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2. So we're alternating each time, working that core. If it's too much to do your arms and legs together, you can just do your feet and, just focus on your lower body at first, strengthen that, and over time you can add the arms in, or you could do just the arms. I can still feel that in my core as I stretch my arm back. So you can also do that, or you could do one set of each, just my arms on the first set, just my legs on the second set, okay? So we can give that a try. If that's still too much, we can talk about another modification. If getting down on the floor right now is just not doable, what I want you to do is we're actually taking it back a little bit. Instead of the crunches, you're going to sit in your chair and you're going to bring those knees up towards your chest, and you're going to think about those muscles in your core and focus on them lifting that knee up and down nice and slow. Okay? So that will be the modification. All right, so I know this is new, this first set, we're just trying it out, okay? So if you're down on the floor with me, you know, like I said, you can do just arms, just legs, or both together, but we're alternating each time. Eventually, we'll stick to the same side when we've grown stronger, but that's not today, okay? So let's alternate. So here we go. I want you to take your right arm and left leg down towards the floor. Here we go. We're going to bring it up 1, other side goes down 2, up 2, other side goes down 3. Wait, I messed the count up. So bring your left arm and right leg down. So this is up 3, other side goes down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8. And let's go down 2 and rest. Sorry, I messed a count up there. I can't work my abs and think at the same time. That's too much. So let's just rest here for a second and we're going to go again. So this is intense. Definitely the planks are an intense exercise, and this one is too. And so don't be discouraged if you're like, wow, that was really hard. It is, and we'll get stronger every time. Okay, so we're gonna try it again. All right, if you need to change anything, drop the upper or lower body, you can. But let's go ahead and bring our arms and legs up. And then we're going to take our left arm and our right leg down towards the floor. Here we go. Bring it up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2. Keep breathing. Up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, down 2, and rest. Okay, great job. Something I didn't mention because there was already enough to think about, but I'll go ahead and plant the seed in your head and we'll talk about it again next time. Your feet should stay flexed. So as I bring my foot towards the floor, my toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Okay, and it is when you're crunched up too. Then as I bring my other foot down, those toes are flexed, pointed up towards the ceiling. Instead of pointed towards the wall over there, you want to point it towards the sky. So we'll keep working on that next time.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is the movement like a burst of energy, or is it gradual, even through the arc?
Okay,
is it like the jumps where you want to burst it, or is it like a fan?
It's kind of a mixture. So that movement up is supposed to be a little bit powerful, and that's why the count is quicker. Up 1, up 2. So that quicker count means you do burst it slightly, but it shouldn't be like knock you over fast, you know? But you do want a little bit of a quicker up 1 and then a little slower down 2, up 2, down 3, up 4. You know what I mean? So it's just a little bit quicker as you bring that arm and leg up and a little slower on the down. So we are working our power, on that up. So it's kind of like, not to give you a non-answer, but it's sort of a mixture, a little bit of a burst on the up and then that fan, kind of gradual coming down. Does that help, Cindy? Okay.
And my question on the spine should be pressed to the floor or arched?
Should be pressed to the floor. Pressed to the floor. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
And if you notice that you are arching, I really want you to just focus on the lower or the upper until you get some of that strength there. Then you can do both together. Okay. So, just starting with the arms is going to be the easiest. Once you get that down, you could do just the legs. Once you get that down, you can put them together. Okay. And that may not be till the end of this series. It may not be till the next series. But it's a really good core strengthener, and our core strength affects our whole body and all of our movements. So think of it as an opportunity for growth, I guess. We'll all get through it. So it's a challenge for me too. Okay, so we did the dead bug. Great job, everyone. Last move of level 3 are those lateral squats. So they decided they didn't really like the side lunges where we kept our legs straight. They want us to do the step out, squat together, step out, squat together. Okay. So if your space allows, get in the center where you can take a step this way and that way pretty easily if you have the space. Otherwise, you'll have to step with the same leg each time and then on the second set switch. But we are going to alternate. I'm going to alternate, and that's what I want you to do if you have the space. So what we'll do is we'll kind of get down in that down position. We'll come up and then we'll go down on the other side. Come up, down on this side, back and forth for 8. Okay. When you step, it shouldn't be a huge step. It's going to be a little bit further than shoulder width apart, but not too much further. Okay. So all that to say, let's go ahead and give it a try. You can put your hands on your hips or in front of you, whatever you prefer. Here we go. I want you to take your right foot out and go down, and we're going to take it up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, and rest. And kind of like the question Cindy asked, that was such a good question. Where's the power part, right? It's that push up to the standing position. So it's not a huge push, because if we push too far, we're going to go like that, right? But there is that push up, and we're kind of getting that power from the one side and then, back here. But it's subtle in a way. And so, yeah, if you push too far, you're going to kind of sway to the other side. Let's just do palms down and up. And over and back. Now, a lot of us were doing the side lunges, which in my opinion is harder than this one. If you feel like, man, this move, it's just a little too easy for me. What you can do to make it harder is hold a weight. So you can hold it kind of like this, or more like a kettle style. And that just adds that resistance, to make it harder. But today's day 1, so we're getting that form down. But I just wanted to kind of put that out there. So let's do it again. This time we're going to start by stepping out with our left leg first. Okay, so go ahead, get that leg out, take it to the down position, and up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, and rest. All right, good job. Let's do a stretch. I'm peeking at the time. Okay, we used up quite a bit of time, really. Let's see, what have we not done? Let's do our wrist circles. Other direction. The one thing that I'm probably going to add in when we have time are bicep curls, because in level 3, there's just not a lot of bicep work. Let's do our wrist stretches. And so when we have time, that will be one of our extra exercises for sure. Okay, so if you'd like to grab your weights, we're going to do 2 sets. Let's do 2 sets of 10. We can do that. So grab those weights. Instead of our typical bicep curl, we're going to start with that diagonal one, okay, up and down like this. And I'm going to count that clicker count, okay? We're going to try it, see what we think about it. All right, so here we go. Up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, down 2, up 9, down 2, up 10, down 2, and rest. Turn and look over your shoulder. Other side. Switch. Other side. Okay, this time we're going to do a hammer curl. Palms are facing in towards the body, straight up and down. Okay, ready? Up 1, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 4, down 2, up 5, down 2, up 6, down 2, up 7, down 2, up 8, down 2, up 9, down 2, up 10, down 2, and rest. And we'll do ear towards shoulder. Other side. Switch. Other side. Okay, set those weights down if you haven't already. Get a drink and let's do our cool down. So we're going to start behind our chair today. That hour went by so fast, I thought. All right, so we're going to bring one foot back, heel to the ground. I'm going to get this recording out to you today because it'd be great if you do a third session, because this would be your second of the week, to use this recording so that you can, pick up on those form cues again in the new exercises. Switch legs. You definitely don't have to do that. We're going to cover it all again on Monday. But if you want to, that would be good. Other side. And I said this in the email and I sent out the calendar invite to help, but because I was trying to squeeze this in before the end of the year, there's a lot of like, oh, we have class 1 day a week, we skip a day. There's a lot of that goes on. So just mark your calendars. I'll of course send the reminders in the morning before class, but there is a decent amount of skipping around this time. Go ahead and switch sides, but we are going to stay active through the holiday season, which can be stressful and busy. And I'm so glad you all are here. We're all prioritizing our health. And that is very good. So, all right, let's do our hamstring stretch. Gonna reach down, keep breathing. Slowly stand back up, arms come high. And let's repeat. So reach down again. And up one more time, reach high. Let's lace our fingers, press out, round your upper back. Okay, we'll take a seat now and go into our hip stretch. So bring one leg up and over. Switch. Other side. And switch. All right, let's bring one leg out, toes to the sky, reach down. Keep breathing as you stretch. Other side. Switch. And other side. All right, sit on up, bring one arm across. Other way. I want you to bring your hands to your shoulders, elbows in and out, in, out, in, and out. Bring arms down and then back up into our tricep stretch. Open, other side. And down. Okay, let's finish up with 3 deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. All right, I'm going to stop recording. If anybody has questions,